What is going on, everyone? My name's Alpha, and today we'll be figuring out what happens if you get a starter Pokemon in each Pokemon generation when you have a full box of Pokemon. So as you can see on the screen right now, we are just filling up our Pokemon Leaf Green ROM with Ho-Ohs on every single PC box as well as our party. This is a very tedious thing, just going through every box and adding in the specific, like just one Pokemon in each slot. So once you collect your starter, it actually just disappears. But you still got a full party. I have a full party of Ho-Oh. If your Pokemon that you send out actually dies and then you send out the next one, it will actually crash the game, which is very interesting. I would never have thought of that. I guess the game is not ready to have some text box if you send out another Pokemon during that tutorial battle, so it's really odd. As you can see, our entire boxes are filled with Ho-Ohs and our Bulbasaur is not even in any of them, so it's just disappeared. Guess our starter is gone. So we're gonna test it on Emerald now. We make a new save. We're gonna hit up all the boxes with Deoxys. And one thing I learned about this is that Deoxys will never attack. It will never listen to you because you're not really supposed to own it, I think, which is strange. I think it's like an event Pokemon. It will never listen to you, something like that. And another thing is, this Zigzagoon normally does not kill any of your Pokemon. Once you get low enough, it'll run away from you. But in this situation, when I have a full party, it actually kills all my Pokemon, and it actually eventually struggles all my Pokemon to death, and I actually black out. But the same text box shows up saying that the wild Pokemon will just run away. So that's just a little strange theory. Also, it replaces the Torchic you picked up for the actual Deoxys. I guess it would just say whatever Pokemon's on your first slot. Anyways, we jump into Platinum, one of my all-time favorite games of Pokemon. And we start up a new save, blah blah blah. Add in 30 boxes of Zapdos and a full party of Zapdos, level 1. Nothing really changes in this situation. We just battle Barry with a full team. But each time we do this, our starters just disappear. It never says full box or anything. It says full box when we attempt to catch a Pokemon, but it never says full box when we're collecting our starters. So it's a very interesting thing. As well, it takes 4 Zapdoses to kill one level 5 Chimchar with Pound. So that's another experiment. And now next up is actually Heart Gold. So we're just gonna obviously start up a save, go through the tutorial, and then fill up our entire inventory, our PC boxes, and our Pokemon party with level 100 Groudons all over the place. Now something very interesting happens in this Pokemon game. As you can see, all the boxes are filled, and then once we reload into our game, we still have no Pokemon option. But after we encounter Lyra and her Marill, our Pokemon will actually pop out of a Pokeball, even though we have no Pokemon technically. And you're not supposed to have a Pokemon during this part, but I guess it will always have a Pokemon with you. And it desyncs from you actually when you talk to Silver, and he pushes you away. So it gets desynced a little bit. It clips through the wall as well, which is a very strange thing. Guess people on Nintendo didn't really thought that you would get a Pokemon, or that this wouldn't be an actual thing. Pick a Pokemon and it would just say the Pokemon in your first slot. Nothing too different. We jump into Pokemon White. We start up a new save, and then we are on our ways. We're gonna put in 30 boxes of Genesects again. And then we're gonna find out that absolutely nothing happens. Our starter disappears, and that's about it. We just get to battle with our level 100 Genesects against Bianca and Sharon. So pretty straightforward. Our last testing will be on Generation 6, which will be filling up about 32 boxes of Ursa-Rings and a full party of Ursa-Rings. And we just pick up a starter again and it disappears. So what we can conclude from all the generation is that Game Freak has definitely put in a checkpoint where you just pick up the Pokemon and then it will count as a progression stage. It doesn't matter if it's in your party or not. So that's very interesting. It just continues the story whether or not you have the starter Pokemon. You just have to click it, or you just have to pick it up. So that's very interesting. And I'm surprised that Game Freak has thought of this problem before, even though it takes a lot to set up and almost impossible to do without a modification tool. Actually, no, it is impossible to do without a modification tool. So they've thought about this idea to prevent game crashing or soft locking your game and to continue the game. So just in case everyone out there who accidentally gets a full box of Pokemon without getting a Pokemon or any Pokeballs before your starter, there is a progression stage and you can still play your Pokemon game. So anyways, my name's Ben Alpha, and I hope you guys all had a great day. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm